I've always believed that children and families without as much as others deserve a happy Christmas. This is a time of giving at Christmas time and celebrating. So let's celebrate and let's help give smiles all over the faces of kids. So that's what Santa's is all about. It's really about smiles.
CFAX Santa's Anonymous is about children and their families and the need of our community. Whether it's on the table or under the tree, CFAX Santa's Anonymous allows families to build memories and forget about their troubles for even just one day.
Today's society, where our wages are, where our food costs are, where our fuel costs are, we have a ton of people that are working right at the minimum level of survival, and we need to help those people just stay above the board.
There are so many families in Greater Victoria who need a helping hand. And CFAX Santa's Anonymous is here to make sure that every kid is waking up on Christmas morning with a smile on their face.
Santa's Anonymous was started by Marilyn Cann in her basement many, many years ago to help those that are less fortunate at Christmas time, because obviously Christmas time is a tough time for any parents with kids. The intent of it was to try to help with some presents and some food and so on and so forth, and be anonymous to the delivery of that portion.
Marilyn Cann came to see me and she said, I need help and I want it can be bigger, and I agreed that we would do that on one condition, and that is that Marilyn would come on the board, and in fact she was on the board for all of 30 years.
I knew the minute I met Mel Cooper that he was the one to do it. He had the caring involved to make this thing happen, and that's when CFAX Santa's Anonymous was born.
When you come into a shopping center, you'll see a big tree, and on that tree will be these Santa bear ornaments. So it's a bear that's been colored by a child in our community. And on the back is a wish. Each and every one of them is a real wish from a child. That's all they want for Christmas. And the name on the card isn't their real name, because we are Santa's Anonymous. What people do is they go in, they find these trees, and they see these wishes, and they pick a wish, and we're talking families, school groups. They take that bear and they go and fill the wish. So it could be a box of Lego, it could be a sweatshirt, it could be a video game. They bring the wish back on the ornament, and they bring back the gift. And the smiles on their faces, they know they're doing something really special.
Think back when you were a kid and you were maybe 5 or 6 years old or 7 years old, and man, you were hoping for something so special for Christmas, and you didn't know if you were going to get it, but boy, you wanted it. We've all got that special gift. I mean, if you can do that for a child, that's pretty powerful stuff. And those memories will last forever. They last long after the wheels have fallen off the toys and your brothers tore the head off your doll.
It's giving the children the surprise on Christmas Day when they open up the package. It was what they wanted or needed.
Once the gifts leave the workshop, they're taken to a warehouse, and they only take up half of the space in this giant warehouse. The other half is for food hampers, and there's 4,500 bags of food that go along with all of those gifts that we give every Christmas. One of the beautiful things about Santa's Anonymous is it allows people to come and pick up their gifts and their hampers without their neighbors necessarily knowing that they need help. They come to the warehouse to pick up their hampers and their gifts, and there is this team of smiling firefighters there to help them carry everything to their cars, and if they can't come and pick them up, to deliver it to their homes.
So often it's very difficult for people to reach out and ask for that help. And what a feeling it is to be the one that delivers that special gift for their child and make sure that they have that healthy Christmas dinner.
the smiles on their faces, the gratitude that they have. The whole freezing warehouse is so warm.
CFAXsantas.com if you'd like to do it online, or just pop on down to Broad Street where
The Miracle on Broad Street Radiothon for CFAX Santas Anonymous. It's a 12-hour day where we just open up the phone lines. People can donate online to donate whatever they can to CFAX Santas Anonymous. So it's a day we throw out all our programming for the day and just dedicate the time and effort to help people in our community.
There's people answering the phones, taking donations, and people telling stories about how Santa's has impacted them and how Santa's works in the community and the great work that they have seen Santa's do.
Miracle Day is a day where I think we all become one, whether we're somebody that works in a corporation, a business, whether we work for a community group or organization, whether we're a parent, whether we're a child. This is a day we all kind of stand on the same plane and just say, this is the day that we decide that we're going to give back to our community and make a difference. And it doesn't matter whether you're rich or whether you don't have a lot of money, we all stand together on one day and give back in a very big way.
Watching it every year surpass even what we could ever imagine would come in, and knowing what difference that money makes. Beyond Christmas, CFAX Santas Anonymous Special Grants Program helps fill the needs of children throughout our community. So whether that's a literacy program, or sending them to camp, or building a playground at their school, or feeding them a snack in the afternoon when they're in class, Santas Anonymous is helping kids in our community year-round.
Christmas ends. We wrap up our decorations, we put away Christmas, but it doesn't end for a kid in need, and it doesn't end living on the edge of poverty and the feelings that go with that, and the despair and hopelessness that children face. So these special grants are very important to teachers and to program workers and to helping out families when they're in despair.
Recently, our latest addition is our firefighter room, where we have some gifts, some comfort items, some clothes, that after that terrible incident that we go to so often, where a family has lost their home, they've lost their toys, they have no clothes, and we now have a place where we can come to, we can retrieve some special items, whether it be that teddy bear, that fire truck, something special for those kids, just to really make them feel safe again and know that we got their back and we're behind them.
Giving to CFAX Santas Anonymous feels amazing, and it makes a real difference in the lives of people in our communities.
When you donate to Santas Anonymous, whether it's financially or with your time, coming out and joining our team and giving us a hand, I can assure you, I've been there, I've seen it, it is going to help kids in need.
You only get one shot at childhood, that's it. And if we can do anything to change the lot of children here in Greater Victoria as far as making their life not as sad or as miserable or as challenging or as troublesome, then we ought to be.
We need to make sure that children have a hand up, because they will turn around and give back later. They feel it to the core.
Seeing the difference that Santas Anonymous makes in kids in school, for kids and their families at Christmas, is worth every minute of time. It's what giving is all about. It's what community is about. CFAX Santas Anonymous is love, and it's love of helping kids who just kind of got the short end of the stick.
But what I would like to see that is to grow, and to see people more committed to their neighbor, somebody they might not even know, but that we're not just all about us, we're all about us helping others.